You have no idea the power I possess.
3, 2, 1, fight!
Still my first guy. Maybe you get my first guy yet. Finally killed him.
Quantum leap.
How many guys do you have? I think that was your third guy.
Formation airplane. Quantum leap. Release the power.
Then you and me.
Formation airplane. Formation airplane. Quantum leap. Formation airplane.
That was a beating.
I've got a mission.
I didn't even need my third guy. Boom. She's beating me down good.
Eyes on target.
Got her up.
It's time for a cool brush.
Ooh. What's going on there, buddy? Lost again, buddy. What happened?
You picked the wrong side.
How come I can't be that frog guy? Maybe there's only certain guys I can be. I'll be El Primo. But I'm not sure. What are we doing here? We don't have 3 players in here, do we? Why is there 3 players in here? Is it one computer or something? Maybe it's one. Oh, I just fell off the edge. Which one am I? Oh, there goes somebody. Is that you? Ooh, you see that? Knock you both off. Oh, that was. Oh, I thought that was me. Is that you? Oh, you almost got me. Get him off. Boom. Oh, you're lucky. Oh, you should have fell off. There you go. Goodbye. El Primo won. Could not connect the Brawl network. That's fine. Do one more of those. You get certain guys you can't pick, huh? See that? Which one am I? The girl in the middle? There we go. Oop, somebody fell off. It was a computer, wasn't it? Who is that? Is that the computer or is that you? Is that you? Oh, that's not me. I think that's the computer, I think. Now it's just me and you. Ooh, see that? Saved myself. Hey, get out of there, I'm stuck. Ooh. It's terrible. Ooh, is that me? I don't know what I'm doing with this one. It's like I can't hit. Oh, that was close. Which one am I, the bird? Look at this computer, he just jumps off. Ooh. Oh, you saved yourself. It's you, right? Oh, that was me. I thought that was you. Where am I? I keep looking at the wrong guy. Was that me? I don't know what I'm doing. Keep looking at you and finally. Yeah, right. Give me a break. You see that? The heck was that? It's like playing the drums or something. That's stupid. Here we go. Oh, I won. Chief Feathers. It's been a while since I played this. I can't remember how to play it.
The view high above our broadcast location tonight, the Staples Center in Los Angeles. Hello, basketball. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks.
Sure does, DA. Thank you so much. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthew. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And for the Lakers, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. JaVale McGee is out there with Anthony Davis, and it's Bradley in at the point guard position. Here's Davis, 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Anthony Davis understands the value of points in transition, getting out and finishing on the break.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense.
Get the
Still
rhythm
an
here.
elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
James, he gets that one.
You know, LeBron James is so strong and able to finish through contact because of it. You got to wrap him up. You got to get him before he gets that ball up in the shooting motion, because contact other than that doesn't bother him.
And Davis gets a lot of
Oh,
blocks
I hit the wrong
without
button.
getting in foul trouble. About a
Didn't mean
1-to-1
to do
ratio
that.
for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical, gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Bradley against Bledsoe. Here's McGee, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
The pass to Lopez. Here's Giannis. Connects on the open J. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Bradley with the bounce pass. They grab their own miss. McGee, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
Back to Giannis. He feeds it to Lopez. Hangs. And Giannis gets it to go. Giannis has got 6 points.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Outside Matthews. Bucks passing it around. It's stolen by Green. Here's Bradley. Good as Green picking up the assist.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Now here's Bradley. Following the miss by Wesley Matthews. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul.
Follow me, buddy.
Number 2 for him. And Los Angeles with some changes. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Brent. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Lopez is checked in.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
He gets it in there. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. In the irony that is in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table.
Terrible.
And they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do. And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
DiVincenzo against Caldwell Pope. Misses from close range.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Here's Hill. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Lakers. Kuzma. Los Angeles with another miss.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
And stolen by Kuzma. LeBron passes to Howard, and Howard with the stop.
Boy, you're playing with fire. Anytime you leave somebody open on James Harden, I mean, LeBron, his court vision, outstanding.
Now here's Lopez, still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And the Lakers with some changes. Morris comes in for LeBron. And it's Alex Caruso in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Now here's Kuzma. And stolen by DiVincenzo.
That's a bad pass. I should never have passed it.
And Ilyasova kicks to DiVincenzo. Ilyasova passes to DiVincenzo. Plays it up and banks it in.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The Lakers have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Here's Caruso. Here's Howard.
How is he missing those? Get those in.
T by Williams.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Here's Kuzma, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Hill.
Not very good at these free throws.
The league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role. Tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets. And he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And that one drops for him.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's Rondo. Here's Morris. It's all in by Ilyasova.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Here's Williams. Good D by Howard.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee.
What do we got for a score here? You winning?
With 10 points.
You're winning by 2. Big smile on Sonic Gamer's face for now. That'll change, though. We're going to turn that frown upside down the sad way.
That's
what we're going to do right here.
The working maybe.
nickname.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
But, you know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people that won. He just wants to become the best he can be and win
Gotta get
races.
some shots in there.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way
Wide
they're
open.
supposed to here this first half.
You know, it also hasn't
By
taken them
two.
long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Marquis Morris is out there with Anthony Davis.
Bad
And it's
shot.
Green.
Oh, I didn't
Then
think that was
there's
going in.
Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caruso in at point guard. That's the group for the
Didn't think I was
Lakers to
gonna
start
get
the
that one.
second quarter. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He
There we
said,
go. Nice
"Don't
shot.
Try to make
Nice
it complicated. Life is simple.
Up by
You know what
two.
you want, go get it. Do what it takes
It's a close
every
game,
day,
man.
and don't lie to yourself." Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you.
I mean, they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding
There we
advantage
go.
is
We
starting
got a
to
timeout calling. Yep, we got to call a timeout there.
Their tough play on the board.
Do it.
They do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they
All right.
do it with the
Only
purpose
down
of
by
getting
four.
under their
Only a
opponent's
4-point
skin?
games. Two
Kevin,
baskets.
that's a great question.
But I hope
and
this game
believe
doesn't
it or
get out of
not,
hand.
You see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen
there's a
guys
foul.
that do it for their own benefit. That's
Foul on
how
Sonic
they
Gamer.
drive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack.
open.
They don't say a
Oh,
word
foul.
during the
No.
course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
Up by 6.
Bucks trail by 6.
Yep. Let's see Sonic.
Passes to Ilyasova.
Oh, you passed it right to me.
And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Sonic Gamer down by 8.
Caruso's got his first basket. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense
foul on
and coming
me.
up with the steal.
You gotta go to the line. You gotta shoot.
They have attacked in the
This
open
one, yeah.
floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
The
Oh,
Bucks shooting their first.
gotta get it right in that little gray
And
zone.
Brook Lopez a
Gotta
little
stop it
bigger
right in that
and
gray
more of an
zone.
offensive player than his brother
That's
Robert. But they've both turned into quality big men in this league.
Lakers leading by 7. Shoots it. And good.
Wide open.
Friendly bounce off the right side.
Up
of
by
the rim.
9.
Bradley's got 6.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, man. You can see how they're
Ooh,
finishing.
Sonic
their
Gamer
play.
loses it.
Boy, this is borderline.
This is getting
ridiculous.
bad.
I mean, every single
And with the
attempt
dunk.
finding the bottom of the bucket.
By
Unfortunately,
11.
we've seen a few
Let's
too
watch that
many of
replay.
those.
Oh,
A
Sonic
lack
Gamer
of
doesn't want to see that one.
concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Shots good
Ooh,
by
I didn't think you were
Middleton.
gonna get that.
Man, I tell you what,
You got it.
Middleton
He gave
does
it
a
to
nice
you.
job using his length inside. You know, when he gets in a good spot, he's a high percentage shooter from there.
And GA Chris Middleton over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way
Three,
player. I tell
no.
you, 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and just
That's a three-pointer.
They have
That's
been
a three-pointer.
dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a
Up
well-rounded
by 12.
performance.
Sonic
I mean,
Gamer falling.
strong
He was
rebounding,
up by
certainly
2 in the
been
first.
at the center of
Is
it.
that foul on
It's
me?
been good on a number of levels.
The Bucks shooting
Oh,
their
3
third
seconds.
free throw
No, it was
attempt
mine.
of
It was
the
a
game.
foul on me. It was a 3-second violation.
Hit just 74%.
You get the ball
of their
back, I
free
think,
throws.
too.
I'm
Yeah.
sure they were hoping for better than that.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers.
Ooh, that was a 3-2, wasn't it? Yeah, it was a 3-pointer.
Contavious Caldwell Pope comes in for
It's all
Alex
right.
Caruso.
Doing all right still.
Rajon Rondo is subbed in
Tie it
for
up.
Bradley.
Oh, bad shot.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for Milwaukee. Trailing here by 8. Here's Middleton. That one a little long.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Count it.
Well, you know, Rondo's a
by 10.
multi-time league assist leader. If you're open, he's getting you the rock.
Lopez left side.
Oh, he's open. Oh, you missed that one.
Now Davis. He has 6. Caldwell Pope outside. It's Sullivan to Kumbo. 1:57 left in the first half of the game. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
Nice job by Bledsoe keeping the mid-range game alive because that requires shot discretion, and he showed it to you there.
Kept alive. McGee. Another shot. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Up by 10.
Davis has got 6 points
It's
in the
only
quarter.
second quarter, though.
He started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's
Bucks
finding
called
his
the
groove.
timeout again.
Timeout called the Bucks. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas
Ooh,
down the
blocked
stretch
it.
of a
Back
game.
though.
And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen.
All right.
If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
The drive by James, and it's sent back by Lopez.
And the space Lopez is able to cover on defense, using that size and length to reject the shot.
Foul and the hoop. You got the foul and the basket.
For a 3-point play.
We got to get 3 points out of this one.
Boy, at the offensive end,
Yeah,
his
the foul
game
and
is
the
so
hoop.
impressive. I mean,
That's all
he's
right.
a threat every time
Still
up
all
the
right.
floor.
Big group substitution here for
He'll
Milwaukee.
miss this one.
Marvin
He'll
Williams
miss
is
this one.
checked in
Watch.
for Lopez. Corver comes in for Chris Middleton.
All
Dante
right.
DiVincenzo.
Only down by 5
He's
points
checked
now.
in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. Caldwell Pope outside. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. He doesn't hit that one. Bucks trail by 5. DiVincenzo with it. Picked up by Davis. Here's Hill. Come on. And the ball's tied up,
Jump
so we'll
ball.
have a jump ball.
It's going to be a jump ball.
And Milwaukee
Oh.
has possession.
Rondo
Antetokounmpo finds
Rondo didn't
Corver.
even jump for it.
That one, no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. They've held a 12-point
fouled
lead
me.
early. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no
Intentionally
idea
fouled me.
why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just
All right,
not a good
guys.
play.
We're only down by 3 now. We're coming back in this.
Lakers leading by 3. Here's James.
Oh, come on.
And the foul is called. He
I'm following
intentionally
you.
grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
You know what? Still a consistent double-double threat every game is Howard, wanting to prove how valuable
Right.
he is.
Pass to DiVincenzo. He kicks it to Hill. Shoots from the corner.
2 seconds
shot
left.
hit.
Oh, calling
And the
timeout.
Lakers decide to take their
0.8,
first
so I can get a
timeout
half.
here.
0.8 seconds. I gotta see if I can get a shot off. So I think I should get it at half court, I think. Oh, I thought I'd get it at half court.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway.
Thanks, Kevin. Here
All
with
right.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets
All
underway.
right, that's halftime, buddy.
Sports halftime show.
It's only halfway through.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside
It's
the Jet.
Shaquille O'Neal.
And of course the duo of Anthony Davis and LeBron James in action for the Lakers. Okay? When's the last time there was a duo this? And And that's a wrap. With the third quarter
Shaquille.
approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one,
right.
he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in
the
that
heck was
first
that?
half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half. Matthews and Middleton, the two wings.
Oh, stole it.
Thomas is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Bledsoe in at the 1 spot. They get it back. Chalk up 2 there. McGee's got 8.
Down by
They
9.
hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
That's been
that
the key
was
to
bad.
this league. I mean,
thought you
they
were gonna
really
give that
dominated
pass.
glass.
Thomas, no good.
Oh, you almost stole it.
And it's Bradley with the ball for Los Angeles. With a 9-point
Foul in the
lead.
booth.
The basket counts and
That one hurt.
He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
That one hurt,
And
buddy.
you talk about the perfect
Let's make that a
veteran
3-point
wing
play.
player. Danny
Oh, I
Green's
missed it.
right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his
Sorry.
terrific career,
Still up by
it's hard
9.
to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed. And with the lead, I like
11,
the
buddy, up by
strategy here.
11.
Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the
They talked to
pressure
him
on.
at halftime. They coached
Here's
him up.
Matthews. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bradley with the bounce pass. LeBron's shot
Is
is
that a
good.
3? No, it's a 2-pointer.
letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. He's looking for Giannis and finds him.
Oh, he blocked it.
McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
Snatched up. Goes back up. Green, no luck. Bucks trail by 13. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of
We don't need a
three-point
timeout.
shooting,
Like, it's why you call
people
timeout.
don't want anyone to take
We're up by
mid-range
11
shots.
points here. We don't need a
Many of
timeout.
the league's elite players still thrive.
What do you think, Sonic?
Why Leonard is one, and he explained how.
What do you think, Sonic? You gonna win this one? You gonna come back and win this one, or what? Yeah?
Think so? Once you get to the playoffs, it
don't
becomes
know.
a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes.
Take a 3.
Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Markieff Morris is checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Anthony Davis.
Get him.
And it's Alex Caruso in for LeBron. Here's Ilyasova and another basket for Milwaukee.
Matthews has a nice
Up by
feel,
9.
guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
On the wing, Green. And we have an intentional
Foul
foul
me.
there, GA.
That's
Wish
not good.
I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Bradley passes to Kuzma. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
By 11.
And the Lakers lead by 11. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities.
Oh,
but
you fouled me again. I gotta be on the line soon if you're running out of fouls here. You're my guy. What is he doing?
Draft,
Oh, your
obviously,
guy.
Coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity
3.
to go and be a part
Oh.
of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver.
Up by
And
9
Seattle,
still.
right? Let's get back
Oh,
in
and
both those
Seattle.
cities.
Exactly. And the wide open shot from Morris makes no mistake on the open jump
By
shot.
11, buddy.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
The kick
Oh,
out
you
to
should have
Ilyasova.
shot it up again.
Shoots over Kuzma. A rebound by the Lakers. Morris has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And a big
Higgins
lead for
looking-
them
I thought it was
on
gonna be a
both
dunk.
the scoreboard and the backboard.
He's calling a timeout.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key.
You're in trouble, buddy.
Season, to say the
Buddy's
least,
in
for
trouble.
Kyle Kuzma. Saw his role get diminished on the Lakers, and his stats across the board were down.
Yeah, Greg,
Sonic
you
game
go
is
back
falling
to your
apart.
playing days, mine as well. It's hard for young guys early in their career to
Ooh, that was a bad
understand
pass. I wasn't paying attention
role
either.
playing. They either equate their production with minutes,
Ooh, that's foul.
accolades, as opposed to contribution for the team. And Kyle Kuzma has tremendous talent, great versatility. Early in his career, I think he's going to be
Lucky.
fine in the long run.
The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And the fun-loving personality Lopez has makes him a likable teammate. It's clear that they love playing with him.
Pass to Kuzma. Back to Morris. Takes it from 10. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Bucks ball.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass, just sailed it right.
I'm just curious. Do they have a thing here? We can. All right. And it looks like a way you could challenge things or something. Pass it in there, buddy.
Bucks trail by 12. Lopez right side.
Gave it right to
Howard
me,
with
buddy.
the steal. Here's Caldwell Pope.
Oh,
Second chance effort. Good. Howard's got 6. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for
you're
the
down by
Lakers.
14,
Their high
buddy.
energy defensive effort has
You are
paid off for them, guys, with more
trouble.
than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And how about the work
Ooh,
they're
another
doing
bounce.
also on the offensive glass?
The Bucks are
Creating
falling
those
apart.
extra opportunities
And Sonic
has
Gamer's
been
frown
great.
is turning upside down. Oh, he gave it to. Must have hit it. Must have hit off my hand. That's why I
In
can't.
the third quarter.
Yeah, Caldwell Pope never rests on defense. He gives you everything he's got. Excellent
foul.
effort at that end.
Following you.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not.
Oh,
in
air
the
ball.
game.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope.
Minute 24. Down
Here's
by
Hill.
what? 14. You gotta be picking up some ground here, buddy. You're gonna be in big trouble.
Rondo with the
I
steal.
just gave it away.
And pushing it out.
Let's shoot it up
Here's
for.
Los
Let's
Angeles.
shoot it for 3, but
Drains the jumper to finish the break. Rondo's got his first
this is
points of
getting
the game.
bad. This is getting
You know,
ugly. This
Rondo's
is getting ugly.
always looking to pass, and the threat of him passing can oftentimes open things up for him on the fast break.
Hill, no good. Lakers
Nothing's
lead
going
by
down for
16.
Sonic. Poor Sonic.
Here's Caldwell Pope with the drive.
Oh,
Rondo passes to Kuzma. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. DiVincenzo kicks to Williams. Back to DiVincenzo. Outside Hill. Here's the dish to Lopez.
That's
Bucks
too much
passing
there, buddy.
around. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
Boy, the athletic Williams so good at drawing contact. I mean, he's tough to handle when he's engaged on this end.
another whole
And
quarter
Los
after this,
Angeles
buddy.
with some changes.
We've got
JaVale
a
McGee's checked
lot
in
of ground
for
to
Howard.
catch up here.
Davis comes in for Morris, and LeBron subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. And then for Milwaukee, Antetokounmpo comes in for Robin Lopez, and it's Korver in for Hill. Bucks trail by 14. On the wing, Korver, he's covered by
Should've
Rondo.
shot that.
Here's Williams. That one off the back iron and out. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer, and so it's Los Angeles, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14.
Up by 14, last. Oh, Sonic Gamer has last shot
And
to
it's
catch up here.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 14-point game. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. And it's McGee in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Caldwell Pope. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Not a lot of resistance on
This
the
is
inside.
getting
They're
ugly. Oh,
taking
Sonic
full
Gamer's face is
advantage.
not
Play in
happy
the
right
paint has
now.
gone almost entirely all their way.
Lopez. And they cash in
got
right
that
away
one.
with a quick shot.
And Corver, a team first guy, when one of his guys is open, he wastes no time in delivering.
Not good. Not
And
good.
we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Green is checked in for Los Angeles. Avery Bradley comes in for Rajon Rondo. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Antetokounmpo shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Hey, you know, as dominant as the Greek Freak is offensively, the tendency is that people overlook his impact at the other end of the floor. I mean, you could make a case that he might be the league's most versatile defender, too.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Wesley Matthews checked in for Corver. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. McGee inside. Lopez is there. The shot's good from McGee.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Yeah, they certainly have been. You'd like to knock down that first one, but if you don't, then the second shot is the next best thing.
He's won MVP.
Ooh,
but would it surprise
that's a three-pointer.
you to see Giannis win the Defensive Player of the Year
Bad idea.
his career is done?
No, it would not surprise me, Greg. I mean, he's
That's a
an elite rim
three. Got it.
protector.
That's how you do
He's
it.
an outstanding rebounder on both
That's how it's done,
backboards,
buddy.
and he's disruptive because of his
He's
length
not
and
happy.
athleticism and his tenacity and passion.
Oh, he just
On
threw the
this
ball
counter.
away.
Here's LeBron.
Oh, missed.
Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. The feed to Bledsoe. Dishes to Middleton. And the rejection by LeBron.
Using his length and timing and bounce to perfect
This
the
Sonic
net.
is
LeBron
not
James,
happy
excellent
with his
job.
team right now. Look at this game.
As it just
Oh, my
snugs
goodness.
right down through the net.
Oh, he's down by
This is why
19
coaches
points.
Talk about playing with pace.
This is getting bad. Sonic
That
started
has
off
been
really
different.
good.
I mean, they've been the
But once the old man settled in, he took over the game.
The Bucks.
And the lack of rim protection.
He's got 4 more minutes here.
Of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
They need this. Antetokounmpo.
Oh, foul in the
Fouled in
hoop.
the act of shooting. Gets
Hey,
the bucket
you
anyway.
get the foul
So
in
a
the hoop, too.
3-point
You
play
get
chance
points.
for him.
Could be 3-point play right here.
Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want
Nope.
people calling him
2-point play.
MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's
Three.
seat.
Is that a 3-pointer?
By James.
That's a 3-pointer.
How quick he makes decisions. I mean,
Up
if the
by
shot is there
20,
for him,
buddy.
LeBron is not going to think twice or hesitate. He'll let
Oh,
it fly.
boy. This is getting really out of hand.
From deep
Gotta shoot for another
three-point
3.
range, and the Lakers get it back. Davis dishes to Green. Here's McGee. Good.
Oh.
It's Green picking up the assist. McGee's got 4 points in the quarter.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just
Oh,
have
my
not
goodness,
been
this is
able
getting out of
to
hand.
control that backboard.
They're getting outworked on the glass, and those second chance buckets
This is a
have
bad one.
devastated their defense.
Here's Giannis.
Sonic Gamer just can't put anything down today.
Middleton over LeBron.
Get that rebound.
Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. 2 points.
you got
That
that
one
one.
goes.
You're down by 20,
Antetokounmpo's
buddy.
got 21 in the game.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Well, Greg, there's been some debate.
The three,
What do you think? Is
no.
Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a
foul.
conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis
Three,
is probably
no.
the guy to lead that conversation.
3. No,
He
got
watches
it.
it go through the hoop for his eighth make.
Oh, this
8
is
for
bad.
14.
Poor
And
Sonic
perimeter
Gamer.
scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion.
Sonic Gamer was trying to hang in there, but I
Certainly.
don't
mean,
see
they
him
saw a
coming
weakness
back
in
from
the
this
perimeter
deficit.
defense and took advantage
This is
of
going to
it.
be a tie. Get the bucket
Lopez
there.
with the bucket.
And you know, Lopez is very much a real
Right.
threat to
Gotta
drop
shoot
one
some more
in from that
three-pointers,
range.
right,
I mean,
buddy? We'll get ready
he's
for
an
some more
excellent
three-pointers.
shooter for his size.
Ooh, get it.
And so it looks like the
It's Lakers ball,
will
my
retain
ball.
possession here.
Get off your player. With the frustration in Sonic's eyes.
When it was in the air
All
for a
right.
long time.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. A different look for Milwaukee.
Oh, in and out.
Can't hit. Bucks trail by 21. Lopez outside. Played in with a nice touch
We
off
got
the
it in there.
glass.
That's good.
Comfortable shooting close to the basket. The size Lopez
Hope you following me now.
gives him confidence down low.
And an intentional foul right there. So both teams making some changes here. Let's go. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And the
Up
Lakers
by
lead
20,
by 21.
21 points, buddy.
There's 1:38 left in the fourth.
That's not good. Not good.
Bledsoe against Davis.
No way.
And it's still a rare sight to see
No way you're
rebound
getting that
numbers.
shot. What do you think, another three-pointer here? What do you think?
Tonight.
Boy, he
Nope.
has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance.
It sure will end up as a
As
blowout.
one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right
Oh,
for
that's
them.
not bad.
Game planning by the coaches, execution
Down
by
by
the
19,
players,
buddy.
everything was just on target.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Davis.
Yeah.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Middleton finds DiVincenzo.
Foul.
And he gets the whistle.
Nope.
2 free throws
You get this
coming
right. You
up.
get 2 shots though.
It's going to be on Avery Bradley.
And you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside. Really, I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance.
not a game,
at
it's just trying to
preventing
make it
him from scoring in the
respectable.
paint.
Catching
Making
up
a
on the changes
respectable
for
game,
Los
right?
Angeles. Howard's checked in for Davis. Smith comes in for James. Alex Caruso
right.
is checked in for Danny
Down by
Green.
19.
And Cook subbed in for Avery Bradley. Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, I think the D's happy
The
to
three,
just get out of
no.
Antetokounmpo's way.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Here's Brown. And a great assist by
right, what do we
Antetokounmpo
got
as
here?
that one goes in.
23
And I
seconds
love
left,
the
buddy.
fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. No good from Howard.
13 seconds, buddy.
Here's Connaughton. The kick out to Brown. And out of bounds as the Lakers
Lakers
gain
ball.
possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
7 seconds left in the fourth
Foul
quarter.
me.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah,
You know, give
I would
him
bother
credit
doing that.
for still battling here down the
Oh,
stretch,
missed
but
it.
I think it's too little too late.
Yeah, I agree.
Simply
Too little, too-
delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
Here's Giannis. Up again. So it's
That
Los
count? No, that
Angeles
last one didn't
leading this
count,
one
but-
easy. And the outcome of this
Nice
one.
game, though, buddy.
Great job.
Sonic
Thanks
Gamer
so much.
falls short,
And that's going to do it tonight.
and the
folks.
Lakers win, and that.